What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Run request, or run suggestion, as I should probably call it moving forward. Because every time I try and do one of these, I get distracted by something else. Last time it was Kami's Go-Getter Hunter with either Clown or Thief. Or wait, that actually even... Damn, Kami, what the hell? Lots of Clown run requests from Kami. That's a whole other one, actually. Though I did just play with the Clown, so I'm not doing that one either. I did say I would try Sly, Mighty Owl, Stun, Yaksha, and Minotaur. And I think I did a run, or maybe this didn't make it to YouTube, actually. Sly, Mighty Owl is, like, very, prominent member of my community, and he has a request for a Stun, Minotaur, and Yaksha run. Obviously, getting Yaksha is a lot harder than just, like, snapping it into existence. But I can start with Stun Minotaur and like kind of build it from here. Sadly, one of the only other skulls I could take for any kind of stun is this guy. Maybe Genie. Doesn't Genie have some stun on him? Maybe I'm mistaken. Although it has been a while since I've used Genie anyways. Let's bring him. I like Genie. Make sure we get the best Genie ability. And not that I'm committed to this Genie, but it has been a while since I've used Genie, and perhaps maybe there's some people left over from the Beel's Blast who need to hear the word and the truth and the light of how good Genie is as a skull. A lot of people don't like the Genie, or at least they used to not like the Genie. I don't know exactly what the consensus is these days from the wider community, I should say, but Genie's good, and Genie pretty much always was good. People just didn't like the way he dashes, which is fair. I think that's a fair thing to not like about old Genie, but then the devs fixed that, so that's not even a thing that you can complain about anymore. He has like a completely normal dash. I'm not going to min-max that. Let's take an item room. I was thinking about taking the skull room, but starting out here, someone recently in my I can't remember if it was on Twitch or in my comment section, mentioned that like most of the time when it comes to like the early game in skull rooms, you're only going to get commons. So, like, especially in Act 1, Part 1, skull rooms are much less valuable than most rooms. Probably, almost certainly, actually, less valuable than item rooms, so... Like, as you can see, I'm getting a ton of Carleon items, which means money. If anything else, that makes item rooms very good in the early game, if you take the medallion. Which you should. You should pretty much always take the medallion. In fact, know even pretty much about it. If you're min-maxing your skull runs, you take the medallion to lead. It's like by and far the best thing you could take. But there's others that are at least arguable, I guess. Like, if you're playing with the mod on, the flag is, like, objectively the other best pick. But then there's, like, between, like, the strike or the wisdom or the courage item. But pretty much always bring the... And I said pretty much again, always bring the medallion. Sorry, my ear itched and it was driving me crazy. I didn't want to move my headset without muting my microphone. All right, let's see what we can get up here. This could send me in any number of directions, such as stun, which is kind of what we want to do. You might be saying to yourself, but Hax, that's a magic item. Trust me. And it did get buffed recently, keep that in mind. Skill cooldown speed by 60% for 5 seconds. Which is pretty freaking good. With a cooldown of 1 second. Damn, bro, they really put a hard cap on that one. Let's buy treasure here. So we could do a stun run here. Maybe get lucky and see Yaksha later on. Really do the run request for once in my life. Although I may just start referring to it as run suggestions moving forward. Because, for one, that's funny. And also, it's true. In fact, they are run suggestions. Let's not let her ult. Go ahead and try it. You can't beat the raw power of the Minotaur, although she did cheat there. Did you guys see that? She didn't fall to the ground. That's cheating. Them's cheating words. That's money. We'll just continue to gain a gajillion dollars. Give me your legendary. No way. Okay, guys. Well, we're off to something great here. I was not expecting that to happen, obviously. Like, get real. But sometimes you just get lucky, especially if you're a streamer and you have streamer luck on your side. We don't even need the soul extractor. But I could get the soul extractor and get a dupe. That could be cool. Come on, let's turn this run into something crazy. You and me, Skul. On each other's side. I believe. And some people might be saying, but Hax, again, you know, this is the person in my brain who watches my videos and gets frustrated that I'm like playing physical skulls and have magic items. Trust me, you can do this. You can do this easily. It ain't even a thing, you know? It's as simple as breathing air. No, thank you. Let's see if we can get a lucky item. Ooh. Yoink. Save my core quartz. We're also almost filled up here. I'll be taking that. And I think I'll be taking that as well. It's probably about time I got rid of... that's so much stats. That's so... It has to go. It sucks, but it has to go. And I'm also going to get rid of something else here for this. This is actually kind of a tough one. I did just get this, but it might be time for this to go. Because these are both helping me. This is helping me too. What's my crit rate? It's going to be, if I keep that, it's going to be 43. Which is quite nice. If I get rid of it, it's going to be 40, right? Wait, I lose 3? No, I must be miscounting. 48. I said 43, I think. I think 8% crit rate is worth... Like, I'd rather hold on to this than that. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if it was the right call, but it's like a call that is like, if it's not right, it's so... Like, it's minuscule, the difference that it makes. So it's not a big deal one way or the other. Alright. Give me amp. Damage amp. Or crit rate. That's fine too. I'll accept those results. Not like I can turn it down, regardless. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Now we're getting into some tough decisions. I could still go stun from here. And I wouldn't mind to go stun from here. This can go. Easy come, easy go. It is what it is. It's not like I expected it to be on the run for the entire duration of the run when I picked it up anyway. Probably shouldn't have bought it, but oh well. This run's becoming something very interesting. Maybe a learning moment for some people. For the people who don't understand, when I say Skul is a sandbox game, I mean it. You know, I'm thinking this might be the old Haxa, old reliable Haxa stuff. Collection desire, weakness exposure. That might well be what we take. We'll see. If I'm offered a good curse, maybe we'll take something else, but I'm thinking old reliable is the way to go here. Also, this Yiggy, not getting far. Don't like that he got stunned there and almost did extra damage to me. Although I suppose maybe I should min-max my damage taken here for a potential World Tree Seed pickup. Let's do that. Just in case. What if there's nothing better, you know? Well, there is something better. There's actually quite a bit better, so I'll be taking that. We got this. We got this. We have this for money, I guess. And this is a good quintessence. This is maybe not worth it. We have like a better item than that, and we're not doing super ability spam things yet. Not until I get potentially Haxa. And if I do get Haxa, this would be incredible. This is good pretty much out the gate. It's artifact, it's crit rate, and it definitely benefits me to have some crit rate right now. Yeah, I think I'll take this. And I think I'll get rid of... I want to keep this. It's my brawl. I'll get rid of this. We'll get our magic up through better items. My magic's higher than it looks. Shyness. There we go. Now Old Reliable takes a backseat. At least until later, when I inevitably end up grabbing it anyways. Because, I mean, it's OP. What do you want from me? We need Skull Shards, so let's start taking Skull Rooms. Let's look at this. It's beautiful already, and it's only uphill from here. Definitely a go-getter run eventually. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good crit item, Skull. Aw, man. The thing is, I'm so far removed from Genie, I kind of want to keep him. You know what? This doesn't have Soul Burn, so I think I will keep him. Not something I'm, like... Oh, this would have been a good Living Armor run, but especially with Soul Burn. And I'm so far removed from the Genie that I want to keep him, even though eventually he may end up not being on this run. There's a few skulls moving forward that I would consider. Also, I'll be taking my Cryptic Collectible now, please. Or that. This kind of limits my shops moving forward, but I already have really quality items. So I think this is fine. But if I'm taking this, I should try and build the treasure 4. I think it's about time I said goodbye to that. And now I'll buy Brawl on my pedestal. Or maybe I won't. Let's see what we get in the shop first, actually. I'm going to spend my money in here. But after this, I probably won't spend too much moving forward. So let's get some stuff while we see it. I'm looking for treasure. That is treasure. This probably goes. So we lose Brawl anyways. We'll take treasure here and build up our gold moving forward. Also, taking the Wraith, pretty much, I'm probably taking weakness exposure when we get out of this act. It's also a rare moment for me to have Cretan Bull. It's a good item, by the way. Cretan Bull is a good item. It's not like an incredible item, but it's like, not bad. So I feel like I should use it more than I do. We have 2 Power Skulls, so I just couldn't resist. Alrighty. It's adventurer time. They're gonna get destroyed. I don't think you've ever seen more dead adventurers in your entire life. Holy shit, that did so much. That was Cretan Bull, right? Let's see how much it does to the Mage. Okay. It wasn't as much as it seemed like before. What is doing that damage? It's like so much. Can I get past him? Nope. Well, that's a rock star, but I'm not taking it. I'm quite happy with what I have in terms of these skulls. But I will take its bone shards. I think I'm going to upgrade the Minotaur. I'm going to hold off on upgrading the Genie. Although I'm not even certain I'm on the runner quest anymore. We got Stomp. That ability fucking sucks. This is like the worst Minotaur ability by far. So if I see an ability swapper, I want to keep Bludgeon. Excuse me. I want to keep Bludgeon, but I just don't want that skill. So we'll see what we can do about getting rid of it. My Genie Tackle is doing like a gajillion damage, and I don't know why. Item rooms when we can. Especially now that we have less incentivization to spend in shops. I wonder if I have a Cretan Bull run in my runner quest. I may have one like hidden up there like real deep. Ah! Cretan Bull, you betrayed me. Let me look. Nope. No Cretan Bull enjoyers out there, but maybe I'll make one of you as we go through this. Someone in my audience is going to find a newfound passion for Cretan Bull. I'll do maybe like one refresh. Ooh, never mind. We got what we wanted. That's perfection. That's exactly what we want to see. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think this is pretty good treasure items. Odds are I'm holding on to the stone mask for a very, very long time. Potentially the whole run. Wouldn't mind to see, what's it called either? The gold incense burner. Please. And thank you. Is this Lyanna? Ooh. Can we upgrade our skull? Ooh. Oh, it's a common. Yeah, fucking. Oh, no, we can. Okay, so we can upgrade our Minotaur to Legendary, which is very nice. Owned. The way you get Cretan Bull, it, like, kind of changes the way you move a bit. Sometimes I think that can be a bad thing, but so far it's been helpful. But like any change in like my muscle memory can sometimes fuck me up in a really bad way. But this is helpful so far. I like it. All right, ladies, go easy on me, please. Let's see how much this Genie Tackle does. It's doing so much. I don't know why. It's like, maybe I keep getting it on the amp pit or something. That's probably it, actually. Like, I just happen to keep getting it on the bone amp pit. I really do think that's it. Okay, we want to... Not that I need to play carefully against these Lyanna, because we have Genie iframes. So it doesn't matter if I kill the long-haired sister accidentally, but I would rather play this the right way just to be safe. Come down here, short hair. Alright, you're dead. You should have let your sister come down. Then you could have lived and turned into a Dark Quartz monster. But look at you now. Wow, that was a super delay. I just realized I hadn't been saying anything. I usually get real quiet when I'm fighting Lyanna because they are scary. Case in point. Wow. Giga damage. Not shocked from the Minotaur. That's another... I don't know what the community overall's opinion is of Minotaur, but I think he's like secretly a top tier skull. Like, he's up there with the best of them, in my opinion. Pretty bad Lyanna chest. Kind of typical, honestly. We'll take this. I saw the orc. I don't like orc. The more you watch me, the more you'll realize I don't like orc. And also, we need money, so I think that was overall the right decision. Terrible things here. I think we're pretty much set with what we want on this run. The usual good stuff, and then some extra goodies on top, like shyness. Alright. Now we have the legendary Minotaur. I still need to get rid of this stomp ability. Even if I end up not having... But that's going to cost money. Ugh. I hate it. I don't want to go too far over there because I'll wake the Frieza up. And it's actually pretty fucking bad, I'm sure you can imagine, to have the Frieza and the Ultimate Golem awake at the same time in this map. Can kill ya to the shock of no one. Pretty bad. But we're so strong, I think we would be able to do it. But we do have this Omen. How are you alive, sir? That is a goddamn miracle. Skull room, or item room. Money room is arguably better with the, Oh, we got our evil sword. It's arguably better when you have the root of all evil, but I'm not going to be seeing a lot of items moving forward. I want to go one more. You can't be serious. I should have just not gotten greedy. Fuck it. God damn it. That's just like wasted money for no reason. I just really wanted to keep bludgeon, but we'll be okay without it. It's only a little bit of damage lost. But unnecessary damage lost, and that's what's annoying. Should have taken a money room. We're just gonna pass through here without looking at anything. We have the stone mask, so it's, I don't know. There's like a certain point with the root of all evil where it's like any extra damage percent that you get is just like gravy. I'm actually glad I fell into the pit of shame. I was a little upset at first, but... we should be fine for this adventure fight. I think it's coming up in like the next room, not this room. Ooh, maybe my instincts are correct. I got good instincts in this game. It's not like I gain anything from being correct if I guess this, except a little bit of pride. Don't know why it's pride. It just means I've no-lifed this game so hard I can like guess stuff like that. Hey, bada bing, baby. Bada freaking bing. That's what 2,000 hours get you. You ain't getting me, sir. Alright, adventurers. Just gonna say it. I think you guys are gonna have a really, really bad time. Not to get too cocky here, but I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, man. No min-max for me. Bone shards, though. Also, lots of healing. Okay. Thank you. Very kind of these people, honestly. They say they're against me, but when I loot them and they're, like, stacked like piñatas, it's like, what am I supposed to think? Like, you guys are on my side secretly. It's facts. If I see Haxa moving forward, I may still consider him, but... I'm very happy to do a Genie run here. Especially one that's this weird. Like, I hope people who recently discovered me have seen how crazy this game can get with its run building. And still be coherent too. Like, you can do a lot of weird shit in Skul the Hero Slayer that you otherwise would think is not possible. But you find out it's actually pretty easy. The thing that matters most in Skul the Hero Slayer is this wacky number, or these two wacky numbers right here. That's everything in this game, mostly. Actually, it pretty much is everything. Because Mr. Bakanudo, who is another YouTuber for this game, was like giving me challenge runs on stream to do, where I don't build around anything except my damage percent, and they ended up not even being challenge runs at all, because like really just having a high damage percent in this game is literally like it's how you play the game, you know, like, or it's like how you know your runs are good. And by that I mean, like, I wouldn't be able to take like evil sword or invisible knife or anything like that. I could only take items that increase my damage, which would be something like this, you know, like there's no extra field effect, it's just raw damage. So I was challenged to build runs like that, and I kept winning. Because it turns out that's pretty good. No Meditech Omen for me, not today. It would be kind of difficult to use. And also, I'm glad I remembered at the last second there that I need to just plow ahead, ignore all distractions. It's all about the dosh. Ah! I'm also going to min-max this, of course. Ow! Where's that Dark Elite? What an asshole. Also, he has the audacity to be like a basic soldier, Dark Elite. You gotta wake up better, or... you gotta do better than that. I was gonna say you gotta wake up pretty early, but then I realized halfway through forming the sentence that it made no sense, so... my brain panicked and went to the next thing that made no sense, as you do. Ow. Oh, you're awake? What up, dog? What a homie. He came over to say hi. I wonder how much money we're going to end up at the end of this. If I don't spend any more money, we could end up with like 30 or 40k. Gold Incense Burner would kind of kick this off into the stratosphere. Sadly, I'd have to ditch Cretan Bull for that, which I kind of don't want to do. Oh my god. I'm telling y'all, non-believers, people who see my runs and think I'm like, I don't know what people think when they see my runs, but like, if you don't believe me when I tell you how wacky this game can get, like, look no further. Like, this is a very powerful run. Give me the Pot of Greed. Or the Hope Slasher. That works too. Oof. Oh man, shit. That actually kind of sucks. I mean, I'm getting rid of this, I think. It gives me arms. It's like extremely dense. Yeah. Man, that sucks though. I really like this item a lot. But I mean, goddamn. Just sucks because that's good with Go-Getter, but you know what? It's worth. It's super worth. And now we have our legendary Genie. Which, the thing about Genie is, before legendary, he's kind of weak. He's on the weaker side. At legendary, he's very good. This is like Genie's benchmark, where he actually becomes good. Whereas like Minotaur, if you were to stop at unique with Minotaur, he'd be weaker, but he'd still be strong. Whereas if you stop at unique with Genie, he's like not very good. But now our Genie's going to be kicking ass. Sure. I don't really need too many more items though. I think we're pretty much built. I think moving forward after this, I'll take some money rooms instead of item rooms. Ah. Oh, he died to Wraith. Oh, also, there's a lot of people who don't realize that Wraith is a good quintessence now, but it is. Wraith is like a very good quintessence after they buffed it in the Magic update. You should try it again. Bring weakness exposure. You'll thank me later. Ooh, you know what would go? I think the ring would go hard too. Earlier I said I wanted Pot of Greed, but I actually think I'd prefer to have the ring on this build thanks to the crit. I have 30 crit rate. Again? Now I'm taking money rooms because the game's being giving me like the same omens and shit. It's like trying to force me down a build path. Not happening. I don't know why I'm giving hot tips today, but another thing I could tell people, which I mentioned in yesterday's video, but I'll mention it here again. Never force a build. Don't go into a run thinking I'm going to build X or Y, because that will close off your mind to other options that are presented before you. Go into a run thinking I'm going to see what the game gives me, such as one of these, which is, I don't even think I can take this now. Yeah, I don't think I can take the Amulet of Duality. But as I was saying, oh, I see why. When you go into a run, let the run build your, or let the game build your run for you. Trust me, it's very good. It's the way to play the game. Because going with the flow of the RNG, as I like to say, is going to lead to a higher overall success rate. And it's also going to expend your run building knowledge, rather than being like, I'm going to build an Oberon run, and then you don't get lucky, you don't get the Oberon items, and you end up like saying like, this game's completely unfair and it's all RNG based, and if you don't get the right stuff, you just lose. It's like, that's not how Skul works. Like, I've seen plenty of reviews where people say that, and it's like, understandable because you're a new player, but you're also not giving the game a fair chance. The game is, as I meme about, it's not serious, but the game is secretly deep down a sandbox game. The game is very open-ended, and you can kind of get away with a lot of stuff that you think you wouldn't be able to. Such as bringing mixed, or I guess just magic items. Bringing like this, and this, and this on an overall physical damage run. And my magic is not even being boosted that crazy, you know? I have Collection Desire and Root of All Evil, and I think Artifact, that's really it. And it still works. It doesn't just work, it works very well. Continue to take Skull Rooms, because it definitely makes sense to take them. At this point, items are kind of a thing of the past. I just really want, I want Bone Shards to scale my Arachna Shrines. Ow. Okay, that was bad. I think I'll actually heal with the Halfling here. I did the thing. Okay, here's another hot tip. Don't do what I just did. I think I've given this hot tip multiple times recently. I actually don't think I'm going to heal with the Halfling now that I healed a little bit there. And yeah, now that that's there, I'm definitely not. But if you get this room, come up here, clear out the enemies on top before you deal with the enemies on the bottom. The only thing that can happen that's bad, if you do it in the order I just said, is you can get like a bunch of lanterns after you. Thank God it's not the Archer. The Archer might take my reassembly. I don't think this guy stands a chance at taking my reassembly. I used to say this guy was like the hardest. I don't even know why I thought that. Now that I'm like more used to him, he's definitely on the easier side. And I fully fucking hate the Archer. I really also don't like the Ninja, but I despise the Archer. A lot of people say the Archer's ult is what makes her suck at the Act 4 Adventurers. It's not her ult. It's her basic, where she shoots multiple arrows at you. That shit sucks. Let's use our iframes. The only thing that sucks about this guy is his max HP. And I guess you can put a hurt on you. He's kind of kicking my ass. Yeah, that did not go very well. That's what I get for opening my mouth. I do that all the time. We'll heal a little bit here. I do want to keep my reassembly intact. It's pretty important. The rest goes here. We're not going to have a very high Arachna Shrine here, unfortunately. It's fine. But I would like to get my skill cooldown and attack speed up. The game would be so kind. Actually. A little cheat in this room, by the way. A little bit of a life hack for skull heads out here who hate this room. You should hate this room, by the way. Wait for him to start attacking you. Stand in the middle of the room. And then go take out the pillars. Because, he can't hit you when you're climbing up here if he's already attacking. And that's normally the worst part about this room, so. Wait for him to do this. And then run. It completely simplifies the room, which otherwise is one of the worst rooms in the entire game, so. It's like one of the most life hacky pieces of advice I have for people in this game. Ah! Damn it. I hate freaking executioners, man. I really need to keep my reassembly to feel comfortable. So, fingers crossed that we don't get anything too crazy. This room's kind of a pain, but there's worse rooms, so. There's no easy rooms moving forward, though. Once you get past the adventure, the game is just like in full swing and it hates you. But it's looking like we're going to be okay. I have enormous damage thanks to the bone. Sorry, my ear itched. Just always give you guys like weird updates that you don't need to know. Like, sorry guys, my ear itched. Just wanted to let you know. It's like, Hax, no one asked. Well, you know, I stood there for like half a second and I thought you guys would notice that something was up. So I just wanted to let you know my ear itched. What's so wrong with that? What? You're alive? Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting a little too distracted. Halfling? Please? I save her till the end every time. Like, come on, man. I'm out here. I'm trying to live. Don't you want me to live? I can't save you if I die. Just saying. Like, you had to know I was always coming for you, right? Like, come on. Like, come on, man. Like, I was just joshing all those times I left you in your cage. Pranked ya. Oop. Don't mind if I do. Okay, no halfling, which I suppose I've earned that. We just have to be very, very, very careful in this Joan fight. But look at my stats, though. So close. It's so close. We're gonna pass it, I think. Just 3 numbers away. All right, lady. Go easy on me. I want to keep my reassembly. Wrong placement of the Wraith. I think we'll be okay, though. I should have placed it closer to the middle so we could hit both. God damn, but perhaps it doesn't matter. I want to be the Minotaur for this. I think we can kill her very quickly. The music didn't change. Or it did change. It changed seamlessly. What? Oh my god. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Who was scared? I wasn't. Wow, okay. What's my crit? 45? Maybe it's not worth. In fact, I could probably do more with just taking... I mean, this is great, by the way. But I would have to get rid of the Kyrian, I think, to take this. Because I ain't getting rid of this. Nothing else here is leaving. Even though we don't technically need Treasure 4 for the end. I want to keep it. I want to keep this Cretan Bull. So let's take money. The more damage, the better. Reassembly intact. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Perhaps I heal here instead of spend my money in the shop. That'll do. We don't have to max this out. Alright. You know, kind of a sad Arachna Shrine, but it is what it is. Act 4 adventurers are hard as balls. Nothing will ever change that. It's the hardest fight in the game. Actually, do fight me. It's harder than... there's a lot of things in Skul the Hero Slayer that are harder than the Dark Hero once you get used to them. Not to downplay anyone's struggle with the Dark Hero, because I was there once too, but some things never get easier, or at least barely get easier, and the Act 4 adventurers remain to be just consistently ridiculously hard. They think they're trying to live up to the hero's name, but it's like, y'all surpassed him a long time ago. I think even the hero would say so. Like, now the Dark Hero wouldn't, because he's like a rage beast, but if you were to talk to the normal hero, he'd be like, yeah, they're better than me. I entrust the new generation. We didn't pass it. We never got to it. Unfortunate. Maybe the run is cursed. Let's see how this hero fight goes. I have confidence that I'm going to win, but you never know. I mean, you guys saw that Joan fight went, but the thing is, he's fast. Joan is slow. Kind of changes things a bit. But we also have these beautiful iframes from the Genie. Owie. Oh, he missed. Get fucked. That was pretty BM of him to like throw instantly into the ultimate move. Also, I wasn't tripping. There is stun on the Genie. I knew it. This could have been the stun run, but it just... the game immediately pushed me out of that direction. I was like, you think this is a stun run? Cute. No. This is the mixed damage Giga run. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive. I don't need to be. Holy shit. Minotaur dodging that? This is the Giga run. Remember? Or actually, you know what? I shouldn't say remember. But, tackle dashing power skulls are especially good at dodging this move, although I did swap out to avoid some damage there. But if I was the Minotaur there, I would have had to not worry about anything, because it's pretty much free. He's so thick, he's going to get hit by that. We should not be in this fight for too much longer. I'll take some damage here. Get fucked, bro. Oh, there's your meatball. Little meatball coming to save the day. Nice try. You can always know when he's going to do the grab or the siphon move. So he's never going to catch me by surprise there. Or, I mean, sometimes he will, but very rarely. And look, we got the spikes. Yay! GG's. Beautiful run. You love to see it. I mean, goddamn, this was ridiculous from start to finish. And look, another Root of All Evil run. Another one under my belt. I'm just glad I had this, honestly. I never get to use it. I'm going to see its item icon down here. Alright then. Let's go home. Scuff? Looked like there was like explosions. Where'd these come from? What blew up? Is that always a part of the animation? I've never noticed it. It's probably always there. But like, it's kind of weird. Why the hell does he have explosions? What's blowing up? GG's though. That's nitpicking. Let's focus on the outro here. Now that I don't have Twitch chat in my ear, constantly complaining and saying things, distracting me. YouTube, you guys know what's up. You guys know Twitch chat's the problem. It ain't me. And it ain't you guys either. Oh, beautiful run. Love to see it. Just a classic example of power in Skul. One thing I'm thinking about, although I'm not certain I'm there yet, but it's something I'm considering. Maybe it's time to revisit the like streak challenge, because I have learned a lot since my last attempt, and I've gotten a lot better. I've learned a lot about patience. I'm not sure I want to do it yet because it was actually pretty stressful, but I could maybe try it again soon. I'm kind of getting there. I'm starting to get my confidence back, and take what I've learned about my loss and put it into practice. I've gotten a lot more patient at fighting Joan. I've gotten a lot more patient in rooms. There's really no reason to rush a lot of the time. I don't know. I'm getting there. It'd be fun. Maybe I did say it was stressful, and it was stressful, but maybe it would be fun. One thing I maybe could have done here is get rid of the evil sword and taken the gunpowder sword. The more I think about it, the more I think that was the right call, even though it's a very strange call. Like, it's not something you would expect to do. But sometimes the weird calls are the right ones, like, more often than you'd think. Because the gunpowder sword would have sent us into the absolute stratosphere. Really, the only thing we would have missed from the evil sword not being here is, like, we wouldn't have had the offensive dash, and we also wouldn't have had the plus 60% damage. But I was really not using my basic attack at all on this build. So I think the gunpowder would have been the right call, but I'm sure someone wouldn't have liked if I made that decision. Either way, though, it was a fun and good attempt. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did as well. I like showing off runs like this. I like showing people that Skul is not as, like, defined as you believe it is. A lot of people will see, like, this item on a physical run and think, well, I couldn't possibly integrate that into my run because it's a magic item. But here I am with, like, 2 skulls that have zero affiliation with magic. You don't see these 2 skulls and think, okay, let's put some magic on that. But I brought it along because it's a great item just across the board. It has incredible inscriptions. It has an incredible effect. And I used it to great success. So maybe this will teach you something. Also, getting to use the Cretan Bull is really cool as well. I almost never get to. And it's honestly not a bad effect at all. Like, it's actually good as long as you have a power skull to make use of it. Obviously, the Root of All Evil is a very good omen. It's definitely You know, I would say you really couldn't expect more from a Treasure Omen. Like it's just good basically. Like great. It's thematically cool. I'm very happy with the sprite work I did on it. And also just I don't know, man. Like it was a hard one to do. Like when I was making this item, I was very stressed out. So I'm glad it's so functional and good. Stone Mask was a great pickup. Also, I learned recently like this is like a 100% inarguable JoJo reference. I didn't know that until like not too long ago. So JoJo fans rejoice. You know, sometimes people JoJo fans will say stuff that 100% is not a JoJo reference is a JoJo reference, but this is a JoJo reference, and I've never seen JoJo for the record. So don't ask me questions about JoJo in the comments because I've never seen it. The only reason I even know this is a JoJo reference is because I looked it up. So JoJo fans rejoice. I think with that, I think I'm done here. There ain't really too much else to say. Good stuff. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.